Hey guys, just wanted to talk about the BikeSafe course that I went on last Sunday. Really good value for money. 8:45 till 4:45 I think it was. Oh no, 8:45 to 3:45, sorry. £45, that was down at the Mereway police headquarters in Northampton, and you basically turn up. There were four of us, four riders and two advanced police riders with their police motorbikes. We had perhaps it was about an hour in the classroom discussing various things, going through a tutorial video, and they will check your insurance, your license and your vision, and then you'll go out. You'll be put into pairs, so it's two people and one police rider, and then you'll go out riding and you'll take a turn in the lead, and then swap with the second rider, and it's just a fantastic way to get some knowledge from advanced police riders. Well, I don't know where else you could get that sort of information from. Obviously I'm doing the IAM course at the moment, but the police do things very slightly different in certain areas, and it was very interesting to be able to pick their brains over the course of a number of hours. Anyone watching my channel has already seen the interesting incident where that silly woman decided she would overtake us in that 60 limit, and the police rider pulled her over and gave her a good rollicking. I thought that was quite amusing. So you'll get a pack. It's great value. Not only do you get the tuition, well, not tuition, you get the observed ride and the chance to chat with these guys. They give you this nice little pack of goodies. There is a candidate safety briefing. Obviously you need to tell them an emergency contact number, and at the end of the day you'll get a form filled in, you'll get marked, and then some comments written down, which is very useful. The rating is basically from A down to D, and they said to start with you will not get any A's apart from in attitude. You may get an A for attitude. Basically to get A's you're going to be at highly advanced level like the police would be, or an IAM qualification. So yeah, no A's obviously. For me it was all B's, and I was basically working on not changing position too quickly in bends. For a right hand bend, stay on the left as close as you can, and then don't prepare too early. I was preparing too early for the next bend, where I really should have been holding my position to the left around that right bend. I think I probably misunderstood the IAM idea that as soon as you've got the view, then you can be moving over for the next bend. And I'm going to clarify that with the IAM guys on Sunday when I go over there, because as I said, the police do some things very slightly differently to the IAM. So yeah, highly recommended. In our case, we went over to a Harley Davidson dealer. I can't even remember where it was, but they had a lunch prepared for all of us, a little bag with rolls and yogurt, drink, crisps, all in the price. So excellent value for money. And at the end we got given the paperwork and a whole bag full of bits and pieces, which it's not relevant really, but I'm going to run through it. There is a V2 sponge. Now this is really handy actually, I didn't even know about this. It's just a foam sponge that you keep wet in this plastic bag, and you can use it on your non-scratchable visor. Do not be using this on a pin lock visor because they scratch really easily. But that's great for getting the bugs off your helmet and standard visor like I've got fitted. So that's very handy. There was a one of these. It's what it is, buff they call it. and it's basically like a balaclava, but you can use it in multiple positions. You can put it up over your face or just around your neck, or you can use it as a sort of hat to get rid of that helmet hat hair. The sponge came with a cloth as well, just to dry the visor after scraping everything off. So a lot of useful bits and pieces. Pretty much chucked everything into the bag, so let's just pour it out. There is a little BikeSafe, I guess it's for putting little bits and bobs in. You could perhaps use it in the workshop, chucking nuts and bolts and washers in there. A pen, a copy of the highway code, a leaflet on the government Sharp helmet website, which I wish I'd found before. This is a bare bones DVD, and this is pretty much all about what happens when you sling yourself down the road with no protective gear on. And I haven't looked at the DVD yet, but certainly the leaflet has got some very nice pictures of numpties that have gone flying off down the road without the proper gear. So I'm assuming the video is a film of that. You can just see there's a little bit of data on here, so I'll have to have a look at that at some point. That is the little headscarfy thing that I was talking about, so that's going to be useful, I'm sure, at some point. A couple of BikeSafe key rings. There is then this is from, and depending on which area you do this course, I don't know whether you get exactly the same in the bag. You know, this actually says Leicestershire Constabulary, and I think in my area it's Leicestershire, Northamptonshire and Oxfordshire. I don't know, there's three counties, and that is like a coin, but tyre tread depths. The minimums are marked, so you can just stick that into your tread and you can see whether it's worn or it's down to the red. So yeah, the first date, learning the rules. Yeah, so that one is for young riders DVD, all the basics, getting your compulsory basic training and stuff like that. Another pen, bare bones pen, and yeah, just some labels. That is a BikeSafe metal enamel badge. That's another bare bones key ring, all in this nice waterproof zip-up pouch, which I'm actually going to use on Sundays to take my IAM book and paperwork over to the meetings, stuffed in the new panniers. So that is going to be quite helpful. So yeah, if you haven't done this BikeSafe course, then I would thoroughly recommend doing so. You can get an awful lot of information off of these guys, and actually if like me you're feeling a bit intimidated about the IAM test, because the test will be done probably by a police examiner, and that's a bit, I thought that was a bit daunting. So if you can get out on one or two of these BikeSafe days, you're riding in front of a police motorcyclist who could in fact nick you if you did something particularly stupid or broke the speed limits. I think that's great practice for prior to your IAM test, or indeed the ROSPA test, which hopefully I'll do after the IAM course. Yeah, so that's the plea. The police are riding to the roadcraft books standards, so I'm reading through that, and yeah. And the other good thing is, if you've done it once, it's not a problem, because I said to them, how can I get out and ride with you guys again, because I found it very, very useful. and they said, well, you know, just book yourself on another course. And I think it's a fantastic way to spend 45 quid for you know, out on a Saturday or Sunday. The one I did was this Sunday, just gone. I've booked another one, I think it's sometime in October, and I think that's on a Saturday. And obviously in the meantime I'm still doing the IAM Sundays as well. So yeah, that's it. BikeSafe. You've got a website, bikesafe.co.uk. Thoroughly recommend that to everybody. Catch you later.